come up here, attack him. Then you're gonna fall off him. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll through.
It's time to get magical.
Hey, what's up, Unicorns? And here we are back for some more No Armor Challenged Skyrim. Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. Ugh. I'm so upset that I called this Skyrim. Not for two reasons. This is like this is my favorite game series. On top of that, that's just embarrassing in general. Okay. Another thing I can definitely say about Dark Souls 3 compared to Dark Souls 1 is Dark Souls 1 is a lot slower paced than Dark Souls. Okay. You're dead. I'm gonna take the potion. Heal. Okay. I was trying to wait for him. I was trying to hit him to get him to attack me so I could parry him. But the fact that he kind of just came at me made it easy. Okay. So, bam. Okay. And especially because the reason that's hard to parry is because I've been playing 3 recently. I've been streaming it as we've been doing my playthrough of that 100% and with the DLCs. And the parry is different time to there because in that game it's so much faster paced. This one, there's like a preload to their attacks, which I still have to get the time for. So what we're gonna do? This guy sells us a lot of good stuff. That's right, messages. He also sells us Lord Talismans, which are good for mimics, but I don't need as much. The Resonance Key I do need, and I would like the bottomless box as well, and the repair box and all that things. So what I want to do is I want to get these. The biggest thing I want from him though right now is his bow. So I'm going to spend 1,000 souls reluctantly and basically go get that. Now, you could use standard arrows, which cost more, or wooden arrows, because there's more. Personally, I like just using standard arrows. It's like I can deal with it being a little more expensive, and I don't need to buy anything else from him at the moment. But what we're going to do is there's a way to grind souls that we'll have later on. And what I'll do is I'll have to get to where I can do that. Okay. Now, I can't use this effectively quite yet because toggle display. I don't have 12 dexterity. I have 11. I need to level up 1 dexterity before I can use this effectively. Now, let's do standard arrows, and we'll go from there. So I'll come back when I have more souls. I basically just spent every soul I had. I'm at flat 0, unfortunately. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the spot where I can grind, and then off camera I'll grind for a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to bore you guys with the details of me grinding, because that's kind of boring. I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch me repeatedly circle through a spot, get souls, and yada yadas. Okay, these guys are dangerous, not because they're strong, just because they can spam attacks like crazy, and if you have a lot of them in a small area... Shortcut ahead. Yeah, I know. If you have a lot of them in one small area, they can become very deadly very quick. So that's just something to be careful of for later on. Okay, then you come up here, you go, well, bam, heja. Grab those throwing knives. Now, throwing knives are also going to be useful because if I do get into fights with people, then that is going to be needed. Okay, so we're going to come up here, land it there. And basically, we're just going to come and grab some items from a little further back, but I didn't rest at the bonfire, so I'm good. Light crossbow and standard bolts. So now, that's not too bad. So now, here's what I can do. I can go here, I can drop right here. Or there's a way to come around up to there and to get up here, which I'm pretty sure I have to do is I have to go around by falling down here. How did you get all the way up? Took you long enough. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kinda wanna fall down there. Hup. Okay, now it says there ain't no way back here. This is a new area, we can tell. Basically, get off me. Okay, just make sure I tag these guys enough to get them dead. Okay, so this is gonna be a new small area. It's gonna be mostly those guys, as far as I remember. Like nothing difficult, nothing strenuous, just those guys. And then what we're gonna do is come and go bam. I don't know why I got hurt there, but I did. It's okay. So it's just like, and then you're gonna come and then just tag. No, these guys aren't hard. They don't have a lot of life. Rubbish. That's just so. This is just quote unquote a trap. Like, oh, it's rubbish. Oh no. And you just it's just like because rubbish doesn't even sell for anything anyways. So I have to probably go back because right now I can see that there's something right there that I think I missed on my run through. So I have to go back. I don't know what I just got souls from, but I did. So, humanity. See, those are useful because, especially because I have a feeling I'm gonna die more often than I should. Huzzah! Okay, drop it. I gotta take each of you guys out as I go. And the good thing is, like, and you could kill that guy and get some stuff from him that you really want. Like, you don't have to buy a residence key from him. You could just kill him for it. You know, it's not the nicest way about going about that, but you can. So, oh, here it is. Like, they have like staircase and all this stuff in here, and easy to miss places. Soul of an Undead, awesome. I definitely want to raise my dexterity up 1, just the way I have the bow, and I also need to get arrows because when we do get to the point where I can do that grinding spot where I can just repeatedly go after the dragon, there is a catch because I have to shoot the tail off that dragon. So what I might need to do is use up all my souls, level up once that bow, get as many arrows as possible, and then go after him because I need to be able to come back and get to him. But I think I'm okay. I think you can grind where he's at before you need the bow. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll come back and worry about that later on. But yeah, the grinding tip is basically the dragon will kill a couple of enemies at one spot. And when he does this, it gives you roughly, I think it's 550 souls, which is a decent amount in the beginning. So what you do is repeatedly let them kill the guys, come back up, and then after he's killed them, you basically go back down, revive them all, let him go back up, let him kill them, and you just repeat this process over and over again. And you can grind a small amount of souls, or a large amount of souls, in a small amount of time. And so what a lot of people do early on to level up, get money they need to go buy things from the merchant. Because I do want to get like the bottomless box, stuff like that. Because I can put away stuff I don't need, like all the armor I can put away, stuff like that. Because stuff like that's going to be in my inventory, and it's not going to be any use to us. So let's go. Dexterity is going to go up once. I am going to be working on that as well as strength as I go, just because of the fact. Let me kindle this one. Just because of the fact that I do need to be doing enough damage with my bow for certain bosses. A few bosses need you to kill. Basically, you don't want to say need you to kill with the bow, but you can kill them with your bow. So the fact that if you kill with your bow, it's just a lot easier to handle. They're not a big deal, you know, normal stuff. So also, I am gonna go get some arrows real quick, just because I do need them for this next part. Because I have to be careful without armor. Oh. Without armor on, I'm really, really exposed. So I need to basically play a very smart and... I need to play this strategic slow game as much as I... Bam! Parried. There we go. First successful parry. Yeah, see, that's the usefulness of parrying. Is it means even if someone comes at me, if I can learn to parry really well, even if invaders come after me, if you parry an invader and I have enough damage based into my attack. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna miss parrying occasionally. I'm not gonna try to parry anything that's like this guy could basically rip off my face if he hits me once. So I'm not gonna parry that. I'm gonna basically be playing the dodge and avoid tactic. But you know, say like I'm gonna spend. You know, like, oh, I have 1,000 souls, I could buy something else. I'm going to buy my arrows because, you know, I needed those more importantly right now. Because next what I do need is the residence key was going to be useful because I can apply magic to my weapon, which will help a lot. And then I do need, I would definitely, I don't need it, but I would definitely like these 2 boxes. The repair tool, I can retool weapons and all that at campfires. Thank you. Which will help because I don't want to break anything, but everything does have durability that slowly goes down. I would like to not break my weapons. Of course, you can buy repair patterns and all that stuff, but it's easier just to have a tool that you just pay a couple souls. That's like, it's pretty much cheap as dirt. Pay some souls, get what you need. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, these guys are going to be throwing bombs. Normally, what I do is I just run through, but particularly these guys can be a pain, so I'm just going to take them out like this. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special, just tag them with a few arrows. Okay, so obviously, okay, hit him in the face, it stuns him, you know, normal stuff. Useful, but not quite needed. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tag this guy in the distance because I want to get him to come after me. Because I'm trying just to get some of these guys dead, because there's 3 in this room. I'm just trying to pick off 1 or 2. Okay, I'm just trying to get that. Okay, and there's also an item right here, and but since I did it, but I'm pretty sure that item leads to in front of a boss. Like, oh, I think I know where that item goes. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and get it. And he kicks open the door. Come at me. Come on, come this way. Come on, come on. And that reason, like, I don't want to kill that one guy because, like, oh yeah, I get the residence key from him if I do kill him. But if I kill him, then I lose the ability to go and get anything from him. Okay. The residence key opens a door later on. With mimics, as far as the chain goes, if the chain is facing backwards, like in a circular curve, it's a regular chest. If it's facing towards you, like stretched out toward you, it's a mimic. In the second game, you actually have to look for the teeth or silvery locks on the chest, which are kind of a pain, but okay. So this is where I gotta be careful because this guy has the ability to pretty much destroy me or kill me. Oh. Ooh. See, that was bad because if that would have been like facing a boss or facing a guy, that definitely would have killed me because he would have just, as soon as, if you lose stamina and your shield gets knocked up like that, a parry comes on. It's basically equivalent to a parry, and they just critical stab you, and it just sucks. Like you die, and then you're just like, wow, that kind of blows. I just got killed, like that, and then you know, and then they get that satisfaction of invading you and killing you. I don't mind invaders. I'm one of those people. I definitely think it's kind of a cool idea that you can invade. See, this is where the residence key is needed, is just right here. Like I definitely don't mind invading, like people invading me. Like I don't, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me upset just because it's like, oh, I get it. It's part of the game, you know. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Now if I get really lucky, I can kill. There's a Black Knight up ahead. I want to kill him. If I can kill him and I get extremely lucky, then if I can kill him and get extremely lucky, I could get a sword. Getting a sword would be awesome. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just trying to get a little damage on these guys. Okay, he's got a shield up. Yeah, okay, he's got a shield up. There ain't gonna be no damage. So that's why a bow is useful, though, just because like it can definitely help me tackle some enemies that I'm not gonna get besides if I do this. Also, another reason I want to kill this Black Knight down here is just because of he's got a ring down there that would be really nice to have, because it probably will save my life more times than not. At least for the beginning half of the game, I'm gonna need him to give me this ring. I might have to cheek him over and kill him like by hitting with arrows. Okay, well, I messed up, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run and bring him where we want him to. Okay, so like I said, normally I'd fight him, I just fight him head on, but right now I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay. Okay, so just... Bam. Okay. So this guy is not going to take much damage from me. I don't have that much strength, and his armor is so high that he's basically going to be stabbing me repeatedly. Later on, these guys become not that bad, but right now this guy is just really difficult to handle. Okay, so... And he's good. I said the only thing, though, is he definitely can block just as easy as I can. The only advantage I have on him is I am extremely fast right now. Okay, normally I would have gone for the parry on that one because that's a good attack that delays him for a good second. Oh. See, the only unfortunate part is sometimes his aggro basically will turn him around and you go for a swing and then he'll come right back after you. Good news is, though, I'm so fast that he just can't keep up, which is the only thing I really am grateful for. Ooh. Okay, so before I kill him, I'm gonna probably run, because what I want from him is... So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh crap. What I'm gonna do now, actually, is heal. Okay, so I might have to scratch my plan. Okay, actually, I have an idea. It's a risky one. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm just going to have to worry about healing. Okay, here we go. Climb, 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 climb. Okay, he cannot climb, which is why this is kind of a cheap shot. But here's what I'm doing. I really, really badly want... I really badly want his sword. Let me see what this does. I'm pretty sure these boost item... I can't use it? Oh, okay, maybe they don't. Where is the good old knight? Okay, I may be wasting my time right here. Okay, well, I'm gonna risk this. Risk it for the biscuit. Ooh. I was scared right there. Titanite chunk. Ah! That's unfortunate. I was hoping, as I was thinking, I was like, I think I might have an item that basically boosts item recovery. Unfortunately, I don't. Or I couldn't use it. Which means that basically, what I was hoping to do with it, I was hoping to get a sword, because it's one of my favorite weapons. Not my favorite weapon. I have a new favorite in this game, but it was one of my favorites. Okay, so this did lead there. The reason I didn't want to jump from here to get this ring that we saw earlier was because of him. If I got here, he would see me, and I'd be trapped in this hall with him, which basically would just be a for sure death trap. But the ring is why we want it, is because when my HP gets low, my defense gets really high, and it'll save my life. Because that means if somebody does just enough damage to kill me, it'll stop that, and it'll boost my defense, and it could potentially save my life from that last final hit. Which is nice. Like I said, unfortunately, we didn't get what I needed. Go ahead and okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Good news is always I didn't waste too many flasks or anything like that. So okay, so we have the boss area coming up next. What I'm going to do before that is something else. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think these appear. I think if you heal or you're part of a covenant, that will actually like increase the amount of healing you do in that area. I think is what that is. Don't quote me on it. I'm not quite sure. So what we'll do is we'll end this off with the boss fight. Like I'll make these a little longer because I usually try to keep around 20 minutes, but like this game in particular, it's really long. And if anything happens, like I die, I mess up, something like that, I don't want to have you guys have to watch me repeatedly over and over and over again go through stuff. So what I'm gonna do is purchase let's buy the key. And then after, another thing too is I'm going to fill up on arrows with this guy because after we leave for the good long while, I'm not going to be near this guy. So what I want to do is I want to get about 999 arrows from him if I can. Like if I have to grind from him, that's fine. And when I grind, I'll do it off camera. That way you guys don't have to worry about it. But I'm basically going to try to get as much as I can from this first area as I can to help me progress to the next area. So I normally would rest and then go through this entire area again because I would get my flasks back, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go headstrong and we're going to go take on the boss. Only because specifically this boss, you don't really have to fight necessarily. What's this say? Illusionary wall ahead? Yeah, not likely. You'll get those all the time where people are like, oh, this is an illusionary wall. It's I mean, I would still try it, but 9 times out of 10 it's not. So gold pine resin. Gold pine resin is an awesome item. Basically what it does for you is it basically adds electricity to your weapon. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, I made a mistake. Instead of the fire bombs, because I just realized I'm not going to really need that weapon, I should have used the master key, because I could have tried to kill Havel early on and get his ring. Oh wait, but Havel's ring is not great. His shield would be great though, but I still need to upgrade my strength. So I'll just have to come back and kill him later, unfortunately. So here's what we're going to do. Actually, wait, hold on. Pretty sure there was... Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So I'm pretty sure there was a lizard back there I was supposed to kill that gave me stuff. That's okay. I'm not quite worried about upgrading my weapon right now at the moment. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just kill these guys. Okay. Mostly because there's gonna be a demon coming from up there. Now, I've died here in the dumbest ways possible. Okay, yeah, I've died doing this in the dumbest ways possible. I've fallen down that one small crack. Oh, like that. That's how I died last time. Is add that pine resin to my weapon. Use. Bam. Because we're going to drop attack him. You'll see this in just a moment. Okay. The reason why we went up to kill his archers is because I have to go up there to fight him. So, you're going to come up here. He's gonna come chase you. You're gonna just come up here. I'm gonna follow you. Good. Okay. You're gonna come up here. Attack him. Then you're gonna follow him. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll through. I'm gonna get him to come this way because you gotta get through his. You gotta get through basically his legs, right? When he attacks. Yep. Now, and then basically I'm gonna... No! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, looks like we're... Plan B. Oh. So okay, I gotta bring him this way, and I gotta make it to the ladder unscathed. Oh, like that. That's how I died last time. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Oh, okay. It's not a big deal. I'll just have to go and get my souls back so I don't look like beef jerky anymore. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode off here. I'll rejoin back when I get to that area again. Alright, guys. As always, guys, I'll see you guys next episode. And remember, stay magical. See you guys.
It's time to get magical.